I have to make a little bit of a confession here. For several days on Twitter, I was seeing the repeated hashtag of release the memo. Fox News was talking about some kind of Devin Nunes memo. Trump Jr. was tweeting about it incessantly, and all their little followers were tweeting out the hashtag release the memo. I, honest to God, up until about 36 hours ago, had no idea what any of that was about. Why? Because I'm not a crazy person that watches conspiracy theory news outlets. But anyway, I decided to look into it a little bit, and I found out what the memo actually is. And it turns out it is a 4-page memo written by Devin Nunes, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, based on information that he received from the FBI. Now, on Sunday evening, after basically a week or more of Devin Nunes taunting this memo in front of people, saying, I've got a memo that basically proves, according to Nunes and Fox News and other Republicans, it proves that the Obama administration broke the law and illegally issued surveillance against Donald Trump and members of his campaign. We have the evidence right here in this memo that I wrote myself. So Sunday, the FBI says, that's awesome. Can we see it? Because we probably need to take action on this. To which Devin Nunes said, no, you can't see my special memo. My special memo can only be seen by Republicans, and not even all Republicans, just some Republicans that I want to see this memo. And I'm not going to release it to the public because it's my special personal memo. The only other Democrat that we know so far who's actually seen it is Representative Adam Schiff, because he happens to be the ranking minority member on the House Intelligence Committee. According to Representative Schiff, what's in the memo is nothing but Republican talking points meant to trash the FBI and undermine the special prosecutor's investigation into possible collusion between Donald Trump's campaign and administration and Russia. What's funny about this is that, again, the FBI says, awesome, you've got evidence that shows somebody committed a crime. We're the agency that does that. We're now run by Donald Trump's own people. Can we have it? Can we see it? And Nunes still says no. Republicans on Fox News and in the comments on Twitter, they're begging you to release the memo, but you won't do it. Why? Well, I think any person with half a brain understands that the reason you're not releasing it is because it's a nothing burger. If you, honest to God, had information that implicated Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton and all these other people that you're alleging were involved, that any of them committed a crime, this thing would have been leaked to the public, would have been turned over to the Department of Justice long before you even had a chance to draft a memo, because that's how you morons operate. There is nothing in that memo that is going to lead to any kind of arrest or investigation or any other kind of potential jail time or anything like that regarding anyone in the Obama administration. Because if there was, you would have released it already. You're trying to bait your little Republican idiotic followers along to the point where they believe something happened, and therefore you undermine the FBI by saying they were involved in it as well, even though they're begging you to hand it over to them and you refuse to, all so that you can undermine the intelligence agencies involved with investigating Donald Trump. That is what this is all about. This has nothing to do with a potential crime committed by the Obama administration. And for the record, that alleged crime in the memo is that they accidentally issued surveillance against the wrong person in the Trump campaign. And so they ended up having to switch it to the other guy. And that's the crime, even though technically, based on the way the laws are in the United States, if Obama orders, or the White House, Department of Justice, whoever orders a wiretap on somebody, they get wiretapped. If it's the wrong person, oh well, still legal for him to do that. So again, no crime committed. But again, they're doing this because they want to undermine the current investigation into the Trump campaign so that when charges come out against high-ranking people within the Trump campaign or members of the Trump family, they can say that, well, this is all trumped up because we can't trust the FBI anyway, because remember my super secret special memo that still nobody else but me is allowed to see. Sounds smart, right? Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/theringofire, hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.